And Assalamualaikum. I am Raihani M. Alungan. Ito po yung karugtong ni Miss Akong na entitled Women's Rights are Human Rights. Presenting the Group 1. Feminism and Women's Rights. When looking at women's rights, it's helpful to have an understanding of feminism. At its core, feminism is the belief that women are entitled to political, economic, and social equality. Feminism is committed to ensuring women can fully enjoy their rights on an equal footing with men. Ang feminism daw ay ang paniniwala ng mga kababaihan ay may karapatan sa politika, ekonomiya at panlipunang pantay-pantay. Ang feminism daw ay nakatuon sa pagtitiyak na ang mga kababaihan ay lubusang magagamit ang kanilang mga karapatan ng pantay gayan lamang sa mga kalalakihan. Next, intersectional feminism. Intersectional feminism is the idea that all of the reasons someone might be discriminated against, including race, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, economic class, and disability, among others, overlap and intersect with each other. One way of understanding this would be to at how this might apply in a real-world setting such as in Dominica, where our research has shown that women sex workers who are often people of color or transgender or both suffer torture and persecution by the police. Ang intersectional feminism daw ay nagsusulong ng idea na ang discrimination at pagkakapantay-pantay ay hindi lamang tungkol sa kasarian lamang, kundi pati na rin sa iba't ibang aspeto ng pagkakakilanlan tulad ng lahi, kasarian, orientasyong sexual, uri sa ekonomiya, at iba pa. Tulad sa Dominica daw ay pinapakita dito na ang mga babaeng manggagawa sa sexual na kadalasang may mga taong may kulay o transgender o pareho ay nagdurusa sa torture at pang-aapi mula sa pulis. Next, how are women's rights being violated? Gender inequality, gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is when violence acts are committed against women and LGBT people on the basis of their orientation, gender, identity, or sex characteristics. Gender-based violence happens to women and girls in disproportionate numbers. Ang karahasan batay sa kasarian ay nagaganap kapag may mga karahasang ginagawa laban sa mga kababaihan at mga taong LGBT batay sa kanilang orientasyong pagkakilanlan sa kasarian. Ang karahasang batay sa kasarian ay nangyayari sa mga kababaihan at mga batang babae na hindi pantay na bilang. Ang gender-based violence ay tumutukoy sa anumang anyo ng karahasan na ginagawa laban sa mga individual batay sa kanilang kasarian o sexualidad. Ito ay nagmumula sa hindi pantay na dynamics ng kapangyarihan at mga panlipunang pamantayan na nagpapatuloy sa discrimination at pang-aapi. Ang uri ng karahasan na ito ay lalo pang nakakaapekto sa mga kababaihan at mga batang babae. Bagaman, maaari rin itong makaapekto sa mga individual na nagpapahayag ng LGBT o lesbian, bakla, bisexual, gender at intersex. One of the example of gender-based violence ay ang sexual violence. This includes rape, sexual assault, harassment, and any other form of sexual coercion or abuse na ginagawa batay sa kasarian ng biktima. Next, sexual violence and harassment. Sexual harassment means any unwelcome sexual behavior. This could be physical conduct and advances, demanding of requesting sexual favors or using inappropriate sexual language. Sexual violence is when someone is physically, sexually assaulted. Although men and boys can also be victims of sexual violence, it is women and girls who are overwhelmingly affected. Ang sexual violence and harassment ay tumutukoy sa anumang hindi kanais-nais na sexual na pag-uugali. Ito ay maaaring pisikal na pag-uugali at pagsusumite ng mga sexual na pabor o paggamit ng hindi nararapat sa sexual na salita. One of the example of this is sexual harassment. Unwanted sexual advances, comments, or gestures in the workplace, school, or public spaces. This can include inappropriate remarks, lewd jokes, or persistent requests for sexual favors. Next is discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. In many countries around the world, women are denied their rights on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, or sex characteristics. Lesbian, bisexual, trans, and intersex women and gender non-conforming people face violence, inclusion, harassment, and discrimination. Many are also subjected to extreme violence, including sexual violence or so-called corrective rape and honor killings. So, discrimination based on sexual orientation occurs when individuals are treated unfairly or differently due to their sexual orientation, whether they identify as heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, or any other orientation. This type of discrimination can manifest in various forms, including denial of rights, exclusion from opportunities, harassment, or violence. The example of discrimination based on sexual orientation is employment discrimination, refusing to hire, promote, or provide equal opportunities to individuals based on their sexual orientation, leading to unequal treatment in the workplace. Next, women's rights and international law. The, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, or CEDAW or CEDAW in 1979 is a key international treaty addressing gender-based discrimination and providing specific protections for women's rights. Ang mga karapatan ng kababaihan at pandaigdigang batas ay tumutukoy sa mga karapatang pangkasarian na pinagtitibay at pinangangalagaan ng mga internasyonal na kasunduan at batas upang matiyak ang pantay na pagtrato at proteksyon sa mga kababaihan. Ang mga ito ay naglalayong labanan ang diskriminasyon, pang-aabuso at paglalabag sa mga karapatan ng mga kababaihan sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay. Isa sa mga pangunahing pandaigdigang kasunduan na tumatalakay sa mga karapatan ng mga kababaihan ay ang Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women or CEDAW o kasunduan sa pagtatanggal ng lahat ng uri ng discrimination batay sa laban sa mga kababaihan. Ito ay ang kasunduan na inilabas ng United Nations noong 1979. Next is, why is it important to stand up for women's rights? Women's rights are human rights. It might seem like an obvious point, but we cannot have a free and equal society until everyone is free and equal, until women enjoy the same rights as men. This inequality is everyone's problem. Women's rights are human rights because they are fundamental rights that every individual, regardless of gender, should possess. Human rights are inherent to all human beings, and they include the right to life, liberty, equality, dignity, and freedom from discrimination. Protect Protecting women's rights makes the world a better place according to the United Nations. Gender equality in the empowerment of women and girls is not just a goal in itself, but a key to sustainable development, economic growth, and peace and security. So, according daw sa United Nations, ang pantay na kasarian at pagpapalakas sa mga kababaihan at mga batang babae ay hindi lamang isang layunin sa sarili nito, kundi isang susi sa matatag na pag-unlad, pang-ekonomiyang paglago, at kapayapaan at seguridad. Isa sa mga halimbawa nito ay ang pagkakapantay-pantay at katarungan. Ang pagprotekta sa mga karapatan ng mga kababaihan ay nagpapalaganap ng pagkakapantay-pantay at katarungan sa lipunan. Ito ay nagpapahiwatig na ang bawat tao, anuman ang kanilang kasarian, ay may karapatang pantao na dapat igalang at protektahan. The last is, we're stronger when we work together. Although grassroots movements have done so much to effect change, when everyone comes together to support women's rights, we can be so much stronger. Yes, we are stronger when we work together. Unity and cooperation give us greater strengths, powers, and ability to face challenges and achieve our goals. When we collaborate, we gain different skills, knowledge, and perspective. Each individual has their own abilities and contribution that can bring out significant change by pooling our strengths and utilizing various talents and ideas. Our understanding and capacity to solve problems become broader and deeper. So that's all, and Sokran.